Want to help you get better at repo? Let's talk about the robe. The robe has 250 HP, requires 13 strength to pick up, and will do 100 damage or 50 damage depending on whether he's standing or crouching when he attacks. The robe is actually a basic patrolling enemy who sees in a cone of vision in front of him. The only time this changes is if the player looks at the robe's face, then the robe will speed up and sprint towards that player in an attempt to kill them. The trick here is that as soon as you look away from the robe, he goes back to his patrolling speed, which you can just outwalk. Also important of note, if you want to knock this enemy down and beat it to death, you need a medium or large object. Once again, small objects will just get you killed. It's also important to note that his attack is not just a single player attack, it's actually a sweep in front of him. So if you have other players standing around him when he attacks, he will kill everyone in that one hit, provided you only have 100 HP or less. Once the robe sees you, it will pursue you as long as you don't break line of sight. And should you go undercover when he is pursuing you, he will shrink down and then attempt to look for you under that cover. He doesn't have great vision, so if the place that you took cover has another exit, you can literally just walk out and he'll still be looking for you where he last saw you. Also important to note that when he shrinks down to attack you in cover, that swipe that he does while he's shrunk down only does 50 damage instead of 100, so you have a better chance of surviving it. Now, if you manage to amass 13 strength, you can actually just pick this enemy up and toss it into a pit or slam it into the ground repeatedly, and it becomes a joke. Now let's talk about a couple of advanced things. The first of which is going to be that because the robe is so tall, I believe that he has a blind spot around the base of him. So if you just crouch immediately next to him, you can actually walk around and dodge his vision because he really can't see that well. Another neat trick that you can do if you're brave is you can continually click on him in order to keep his attention focused on you. If you find yourself a safe spot, like under a bed outside of his attack range or up on something tall, you can just repeatedly click on him and his attention will stay focused on you and your team is able to do whatever they need to in the map. Anyway, that should help you with the robe. If you enjoy these guides, I'm making guides on all the monsters, like, follow, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'll see you next time.